All right, everybody, and welcome on back here. We've got the Mets here in Wrigley Field. They're in Chicago. You can see his old-style Wrigley Field with no lights and with no big scoreboard, the way the Wrigley Field was supposed to be. And the Cubs, of course, do have Lou Brock. It's 1962, and we'll see what Lenny Dykstra can do against Dick Ellsworth. As you saw earlier, the big story here today, of course, is not Dykstra, but rather Hernandez, who's hitting almost 500. And the question is whether he can keep that up. And on we go in, and the first pitch is a strike. It's low. Hit over to right field. That'll be a base hit. So Dykstra opens this off with a base hit. Looking here in the outfield, looks like there's no Ivy in this version of Wrigley. Tim Tuffle up next, and here goes Lenny. He's got this one stolen easily, way ahead of it. 14 steals now for him. That means there's a runner on second now for Tim. Fly ball left field foul. 1-1. Deep to left. Going, gone, baby. 2-0 Mets, just like that. Tim Tuffle goes really, really deep with that one, and as you can see, that's sort of breaking apart the background, and that makes this a 2-0 lead for the Mets here at the beginning of this ball game. 2-0, and there's nobody out yet, and here he is. Keith Hernandez hitting .494, 21 RBIs. Takes the ball low. Ground ball left side. Throw to first by Santos in time. One away. Here's Gary Carter. So maybe Hernandez is human. Carter takes a curve low. Another one low. Inside. And low again. So Carter walks on 4 straight pitches. Not good for Ellsworth. Here comes Darrell. Fouls one away. I didn't change the lineup like I usually do, which is why it's a little unusual. 0-2. That's low 1-2. And that's wrapped back up straight to center field for a base hit. Carter had to hold up a little bit just in case that was caught. 2 on now for Ray Knight. A little comebacker back to Ellsworth. He throws to second, and that was a good slide, I think, by Strawberry to break up a potential double play. So there's runners on the corners now for George Foster, who's probably getting his last chance as a starter. I think after the next game is when we'll have Mookie Wilson back. There's a ball inside, curve misses. A sinker down and in, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. That's hit over through shortstop for a base hit. So Foster trying to make a case for himself. It's a 3-0 lead. Cubs haven't even been up to bat yet. Here's Santana. Ball inside, 1-0. That misses low, 2-0. Hangs up for him, and he hits that over to right field for a base hit. We're going to have Knight stop at third, and the bases are loaded now here for the pitcher. It'll be Sid Fernandez up there. Hitting .312, by the way, and he takes the ball low and away. And hits this one deep to left, not deep enough. Oh, I stand corrected. Fernandez hits a home run over to left field, over the Ivy, 7-0 Mets. Fernandez with the grand slam, and that stuns the crowd here at Wrigley. Grand slam home run, and I'm not sure what to say. So this crowd at Wrigley Field of 10,690 is absolutely flabbergasted. The Mets have batted around here in the top of the first, and the starting pitcher's been taken out. Here's Tony Balsamo pitching to Dykstra. It's 0-1. Now it's 1-1. So they go to the righty. High, 2-1. Popped up, 2-2. Inside, full count. And that's a base hit to center. We're not going to steal with Dykstra this time. There's no need with the 7-run lead. And Tuffle's hit by the pitch, and I'm surprised he didn't fight back. They hit Tuffle, who hit the home run last time. That'll bring up Keith Hernandez, hitting .488 now. He takes a strike, 0-1. That's low. Oh, that's a strike, 0-2. And he goes around strike 3. So we go to the bottom of the first, but the Mets send, 10 men up to the plate, score 7, and here's Lou Brock. There's a ball outside to Brock. 1-0, sorry. And there's the strike. Now it's 1-1. 2-1. That missed inside. It's fisted over to left field, and that'll land in front of Foster for a base hit. We've seen a lot of balls land in front of Foster. Billy Williams is up, and let's go to double play depth. There's a strike, 0-1. Fouled away, it's 0-2.
Strike 3.
And there's strike 3, inside corner. What a pitch by Hernandez. One away. Here comes George Altman. And there goes Brock, and he's got this one stolen pretty easily. 5th steal of the season for Lou. And that's fouled away. It's 1-1 now on Altman. That's hit deep to right. That baby's gone. Strawberry can only watch that one go, and it's 7-2 here at the end of, we're not even at the end of one inning. I think the crowd noise is a little bit louder for the Mets grand slam. 7-2 now the score. Here comes Ernie Banks. One away. There's a strike to Banks. That's a pop-up over to center field. Dykstra's got that easily. 2 away. Dick Bertel. It's a ground ball over to Tuffle, who throws to first. We go to the top of the second, and it's 7-2. Here's Gary Carter. That's low for a ball. There's a strike. 1-1. Hit over to left field. That'll land in there for a base hit. And so Carter gets his hit. I think everybody's got a hit except for Hernandez. Strawberry takes a curve low. Another ball low. 2-0 the count. That's low and inside. It's 3-0. And there's ball 4. And so he's walked right away. 4 pitches. Now Balsamo has to deal with Ray Knight. Not a lot of places to hide here against this Mets lineup. There's a strike to Ray. Another strike, 0-2. And Knight is hit by the pitch, and Balsamo is either really wild or he's really trying to send a message. I think he's just wild. That loads him up now for Foster. And there's a strike to George, 0-1. That's fouled away, 0-2. It's check swing. He held up on that. It's 1-2. It didn't hold up that time. Strikes out. That's the first out of this inning. That'll bring up Santana with the bases juiced. There's a strike of the knees. Fouled away. It's 0-2. And that's just outside. I don't know how far away that one missed. 1-2. Hit over to left field. That'll be in there for a base hit, and that'll score only 1. We'll have Strawberry stop at third. 8-2 now, Mets with the lead. We should have had Strawberry score. That throw was not going to be there in time. And up comes Fernandez, bases loaded again. He had a grand slam last time up, took a strike. Then hits this one over to center field. It's going to drop. No, it doesn't. It's caught. Strawberry will try to score. Throw comes home, and Darrell's beaten that. He's safe. It's a 9-2 lead, and Fernandez has driven in 5 today. Already, we're in the top of the second. There's a ball outside of Lenny, 1-0. That's low, 2-0. Low again, 3-0, and we'll take this one. And that's ball 4. And so here comes Tim Tuffle, who already hit a home run, 2-run homer in the first. Swing and a miss, it's 0-1. He's hit by the pitch again. He's been hit twice. That makes it 10-2. I don't know what's going on here. This is a little unusual because that brings up Keith Hernandez, who's hitting 482 with the bases loaded. And Keith swings at the first pitch and pops it up. It looks like it's going to be caught by the catcher. Is he going to get there? No, it's out of play. Keith is 0 for 2 and hits this to right field. That'll be a base hit. And we'll send Lenny around, might as well. And he's safe easily. It is a 12-2 lead. Hernandez gets another base hit, and he's now hitting 488. That'll bring up Gary Carter to face Bob Boole. 12-2 Mets. And that ball is low, 1-0. Low again, 2-0. Low again, 3-0. 3-1. There's ball 4. So Carter takes the walk. That loads him up for Strawberry. Mets with 7 runs in the first, 5 so far in the second. Outside for a ball. And that's popped up, out of play, 1-1. Low, 2-1. That misses again, 3-1. And that's a strike. It's a full count. Hit over to left field. Soft little fly ball. Williams has that for the out. That'll do it. We go to the bottom of the fifth. It's 12-2. Andre Rogers here for the Cubs. Hits one up the middle for a base hit. So Hernandez gives up a base hit to start off the bottom of the second inning. We'll bring up Ron Santo. We'll go to double play depth. Might as well. Try to get in our reps. It's low for a fastball. Fouled away, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. And that just misses. It's 2-2. Just fouled away. Foul down the right field line, foul. Fly ball center field, Lenny's got it. You see him racing in for that. There's one away. Here comes Ken Hubbs. So 12-2 Mets. Hubbs with the ground ball to third, and Knight goes to second for one. There's no relay as Tuffle was upended. So there's two away now. Bob Boole, now the pitcher, hits, and he swings and misses at the first pitch, and then barely fouls the next one off, 0-2. Little fly ball left field, that'll be out of play. Fly ball right field, again out of play. And misses inside, 1-2. Another fly to right, out of play. That just misses, 2-2. Inside's a full count. There's the swing and a miss, and Hernandez has struck out his second, and we go to the top of the third inning. Feels like we've played a lot of games so far. It's 12-2 Mets. Ray Knight comes up and hits one right back to the pitcher. Boole throws to first for the out, one away. George Foster now takes the ball inside, 1-0. And that's another ball, 2-0. Every Met has a hit except for Knight. Fouled away, 2-1. 10 hits for the Mets, 12 runs. Ball 3, and it's a 3-1 count now on Foster. And he swings and fouls away ball 4. It's a full count now on him. Fouled away again. And that's strike 3, and so Foster will go sit down. There's 2 away. Here's Santana. And he takes the ball low. That's high, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1 the count. Low ball 3, 3-1. And he takes the walk, so the Mets get another runner in this inning, and here comes Hernandez. He has 5 RBIs today, including a grand slam home run in the first. Fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. That's a slider low, 1-1. That's hit over to left field for another base hit for Hernandez, so he's 2 for 3. And that'll bring up none other than Dykstra. Wind is blowing out to center. That explains it. Dykstra takes the ball way up and in. Another one inside, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Low and away, 3-1 the count. Count full now. And there's ball 4. I guess that was a little bit low, and that loads him up once again for Tuffle. There's a ball. A little fly ball, that's foul. 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. Just misses, 2-2. And that's a little ground ball at third base. Throw over to second. We go to the bottom of the third inning, and it'll be Lou Brock to lead this off. 1 for 1 is Brock. He takes a curve high. There's a strike, 1-1. Brock also had a stolen base his 5th of the year. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. And that's just high, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. 3 strikeouts for Sid. Billy Williams takes a strike. Hits that to center. Dykstra got that easily. 2 away. George Altman again. Hit a home run last time up. Takes a strike. 0-1. That's away. 1-1. That's a ball. 2-1 the count. Blasted to center. That's going to be a double. Dykstra goes back into that ivy. Picks it up. Throws over there. Good throw, but not nearly in time. Up is Ernie Banks with a runner in scoring position, and there's a ball inside, 1-0. Banks is hitting .257. There's a strike, 1-1. 13 RBIs, 4 home runs, I believe. Yeah, 1-2 the count. 2-1, sorry. Now it's 3-1. Fouled away. It's a full count now in Ernie. And that's inside for ball 4. Hernandez a little bit frustrated, but that was way inside. And here comes Dick Bertel. He will take a strike, 0-1. Fouled away, it's 0-2. Fastball's low, 1-2. And that's high, 2-2. Hit over to right field. That is inside the line for a base hit. That's going to be a double for Bartel. And Strawberry throwing home. There is a cutoff man, thankfully, but it's nowhere near in time. It's a 12-4 lead now, and here comes Andre Rogers. Takes a pitch low for a ball, and that's a wild pitch by Sid, and Bertel is going to go to third. So 2-0 the count now, runner on at third, and that's low again, 3-1. That's way high, not sure where that pitch was, and Sid is starting to have some control issues. He has struck out 3, but now he's walked 2. Santo up there now, takes a strike, and a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss at that, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. That's strikeout number 4 for Sid, and we go to the top of the fourth. 12-4 Mets. Not sure how long Sid's going to last. Here's Hernandez, who's 1 for 2 today. 1 for 3, sorry. Takes a strike, and a ball, 1-1. That misses, 2-1. Ground ball to shortstop, and it's going to be Rogers handling that, throwing to Banks, 1 away. Here's Gary Carter. So for Hernandez, 1 for 4 today. Carter takes a strike, and he blasts this one over to left field. Everybody else is getting the hits. Don't know what's wrong with Keith because Carter just has another double. Hit number 12 for the Mets. That brings up Darryl Strawberry, and he fouls 1 away. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Look bad, too. 1-2. And there's strike 3. Darryl couldn't pull the trigger in time. 2 away. Here's Knight. We just need Knight for a base hit, then everyone's hit. There's a ball low. And low again, 2-0. 3-0. That missed inside. There's the strike from Bull. 3-1. Swing and a miss. It's a full count. And that's ball 4 to Knight, sorry. And that will bring up a new pitcher again. Cal Kuntz, the new pitcher, here to face Foster. And Foster takes the ball inside, 1-0. Fouls 1 away. It's 1-1. Hit over to the left side, and it's going to be fielded there by Santo. Goes to the bag himself. And we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. 12-4 Mets. Here is Hubbs. Takes the ball inside. Ken Hubbs. There's another one outside. The second baseman for the Cubs hitting 196. 2-0 count. Fouled that one off. 2-1. There's a strike. It's 2-2. And it's hit foul down the right field line. Fouled away again.
Strike 3.
And there's strike 3. He just stood there and looked at that one. Didn't know what to do with it. 5 strikeouts for Hernandez. Here comes Cal Kuntz. Takes a ball low. And then hits a ground ball to short. Santana on to first. 2 gone. Here comes Lou Brock. Fouled away. 0-1. That's low. 1-1. Little foul ball out of play. 1-2. Just barely fouled away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. 6 strikeouts now for Hernandez. We go to the top of the 5th. 12-4 Mets. Here comes Santana, who's 2 for 2 today. Takes a strike outside corner. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Fouled that one off just barely. Still 0-2. That's blasted over to left field for a base hit. So Rafael is 3 for 3. And once again, here comes Sid Fernandez. He is, 2 for 2 today. He got a sacrifice fly, I think, last time up. There was a ball low to him, 1-0. And hits this one over to first base. And Banks has to wait. Kuntz late getting over there, and Fernandez somehow beats that one out. That'll bring up Lenny Dykstra. So 3 for 3 is Fernandez. Here comes Dykstra. He fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. Fly ball right field, out of play. 0-2. Way up and in, 1-2. And that is hit hard down the left field line. Santo dives, makes a great catch in that one before it hits ground for the first out. Here's Tim Tuffle. That's a ball down and inside. And change it for a strike, 1-1. Low, 2-1. That's it over to right field, but that'll be easy for Altman, who makes the catch, 2 away. Here comes Hernandez, 1 for 4 today. Takes a strike. And a ball, 1-1. Keith fouls that away. It's 1-2. Well, ground ball down to first base. Banks goes to the bag himself. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Billy Williams here against Sid Fernandez, and he'll take a ball low. And hits this one over to center field. That's going to get to the wall. Dykstra goes back on it, but doesn't have any play. It's a double. Another double given up by Fernandez. Hit number 6 for the Cubs. That'll bring up Altman. He takes a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. That's low, 1-2. Low and away, 2-2. High and away, full count. And that was up in his bread box, and that's popped up to Santana. 1 away. Here's Ernie Banks. There's a strike to Banks. Fly ball to right field, but that's foul. 0-2. Just misses. 1-2. 2-2 just away. There's a pop-up. Who wants it? Going to be Tuffle grabbing that one for the second out. Here comes Dick Bartell. Ground ball to Tuffle. Throws to first, and it's a bad throw. And that's going to be an error. That'll lead to another run. 12-5 the score now as Bertel goes to second. Here comes Andre Rogers, and this inning continues. Swing and a miss by Rogers, 0-1, and there's a ball inside, 1-1. Fouled away, it's 1-2. Low, 2-2. Swing and a miss, down he goes. 7th strikeout now for Fernandez, and I think it's time to, this next half inning, we're going to make some defensive changes. Carter leads this off, fouls one away, 0-1. There's a ball inside, 1-1. Popped up. Banks is going to make the catch. 1 gone. Here now is Strawberry. We'll leave Darryl in this game. Inside, 1-0. That's a changeup away, 2-0. That's hit straight over to center field. Should be easy there for, who is it, Altman. He makes a catch, 2 away. Up comes Ray Knight. Knight probably also going to be taken out right after this. He fouls one away, 0-1. No hits today for Ray. Fouled away again, 0-2. 12-5 Mets, so it's not over yet. It's outside, 1-2. Fouled away again. Ground ball to short. Good play out there by Rogers. Throws to first for the out, and we go to the bottom of the 6th, and here come the defensive changes. So let's see what we want to do. I think Hernandez, despite all of the hoopla, is going to be taken out. We'll put Tim Corcoran in. He has barely played at all. Harry Lyons is going to come in there for Carter, so we'll give Carter a little bit of rest. Danny Heap will go in for Foster. And Wally Backman, of course, is going to go in for Tuffle. Johnson will go in for Knight. And we'll let everybody play. I think, yeah, Mitchell will go into short for Santana. That'll complete everything. And so we put in all the subs, and let's hope we don't regret that. Here comes Santo, and he takes a ball high. 1-0. 2-0, that misses inside. Mets with 12 runs in the first 2 innings. There's a strike, 2-1. Haven't scored since. High and away, it's 3-1. And there's a strike, full count. Pop-up, center field, Dykstra. Now it's actually going to be Mitchell, the shortstop, grabbing that. 1 away, here's Ken Hubbs. Little ground ball, Mitchell, good play, throws to first, 2 gone. Up is Cal Kuntz, who's going to stay in this game. He takes a ball high. And there's one low, 2-0. Low again, 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. And it misses low again, so he walks the pitcher. Third walk by Fernandez. He follows up by throwing a ball to Brock and another ball, 2-0. 2-1. That's fouled away, 2-2. That first strike didn't look like that was anywhere near the plate. 2-2.
Strike
Swing and a miss. 8 strikeouts now for Hernandez, and we go to the top of the 7th. Here's Danny Heap, hitting .333, takes the ball low. And that's high, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Ground ball, third base. Santo with the throw to first, 1 away. Here's Kevin Mitchell. Mitchell, still with no base hits, takes a strike. And there's a ball, 1-1. 2-1, that misses outside. Another ground ball to Santo, throws to first, 2 away. He could do that all day. Here comes Hernandez again. He hits this one to short. Easy play there for Rogers, and we go to the bottom of the 7th, still 12-4 Mets. Bernie Williams swings and misses at the first pitch from Hernandez. Takes the ball, 1-1. That's low, 2-1. Low again, 3-1. Sid really having problems. That's a liner past the first baseman, Cocaron, and that'll be a base hit to right. Hit number 7 for the Cubs. Hernandez has thrown 117 pitches. We'll try to get him through this inning. That's going to be about it. There's a ball inside to Altman. And another ball outside, 2-0. Low, 3-0. And there's ball 4. Walked him on 4 straight pitches. That's it. So I guess we're supposed to be playing righty-lefty, and if that's the case, we probably want to put a righty in there. It's going to be Rick Aguilera who's going to come back in and get a little bit more pitching. So not quite 7 innings there for Hernandez. Kind of a disappointing outing. He did get a number of strikeouts. There's a strike to Banks, 0-1. That's low, 1-1. Fly ball, right field. Strawberry's got it for the out. Runner tags and moves to third. So Williams goes to third base. There's 1 away, and here comes Dick Bertel. We'll go back to double play depth and kind of hope for one. And it's low and inside, 1-0. Away, 2-0. This is hit over to center field. Dykstra's got that one easily. They're not going to run on him, I think. No, they will, and it's not a particularly good throw from Dykstra. It's off target, and it's a 12-6 game now. Up is Andre Rogers. He hits one through the middle for a base hit, hit number 8 for the Cubs. That will allow Altman to go to third, and that'll bring up Ron Santo. Ronnie takes the strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Strike 3.
And there's strike 3 over the outer half of the plate, and we go to the top of the 8th inning. 12-6. The Cubs have been clawing back. Up is Dykstra. 2 for 3 today. Takes the ball inside. And changeup misses away, 2-0. Fouls 1 away, 2-1. There's strike 2, it's 2-2.
Strike 3.
There's strike 3. Dykstra just watched that one go past him. 1 away, and here comes Wally Backman. That's a ball, 1-0. Hit straight to center. That's going to fall hard, but Brock's able to grab that 2 away. Tim Cocaron takes a strike. His first plate appearance of the season. There's a ball, 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Went golfing that time. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It'll be Hubs against Rick Aguilera. There's a strike to Glenn, 0-1, and there's the ball. 1-1. Ken Hubs. Fouled away right field line, 1-2. That's low, 2-2. Ground ball to short, Mitchell on to first, 1 away. There's Cal Kuntz. And that's a ball low. And a strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss, it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on that one, and that's strike 3. Aguilera with his second strikeout of the game. Only the second of the season as well. He's pitched 6 innings, his ERA of 6 after giving up 4 runs. There's the ball low to Brock. Another one low, 2-0. Little pop up, left field line out of play. 2-1. And that's foul ball right side, 2-2. That's hit straight to center. Dykstra, goes back on that one and catches it for the out. We'll go to the top of the 9th inning. So this game was pretty slow at the start. It sped up a little bit, 12-6 Mets. There's a ball inside. And that's hit over to right field. Diving play by Altman, and he grabs that liner from Lyons for the first out. Here comes Darryl Strawberry. He's 1 for 4. There's a ball low. And changeup low, 2-0. That's inside, 3-0. There's ball 4. Kuntz has got to be tiring here. Up is Johnson, hitting 115. He takes a ball low. There's a strike, 1-1. Low again, 2-1. Fouled away, ripped foul, 2-2. Swing and a miss, down he goes, 2 away. Here is Danny Heap. There's a strike, 0-1. Fastball's low, 1-1. There's strike 2, it's 1-2. Throw to first, nothing doing. Pop-up foul, 1-2 remains. Swing and a miss, man. Heap looked bad on that one. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. 12-6. As I said, it's not over yet. Here's Billy Williams, who's 2 for 4. He takes a ball low from Rick. And it's another one low, 2-0. It's hit down to left field. That's going to be in there for a base hit. Heap can't get there in time. They'll bring up George Altman with runner on at first. We go to our double play depth. There's a ground ball to second. Backman to Mitchell for 1, but he doesn't have a play at first. We get the lead runner, and here comes Banks. There's a ball low from Rick. And a strike, 1-1. That's golfed over there, over the head of our third baseman, who we have out there, Johnson, and that's into short left field for a single. We'll bring up Dick Bertel, and the Cubs have their 10th hit. Still 12-6, and there's a slider away from Aguilera, and a strike at the knees, 1-1. It's away, it's 2-1. Hit foul, right field line, 2-2. There's a ground ball to Backman, on to Mitchell, and on to first, to Coke around for the double play. And so that does it. Here's your final score. The Mets win this one 12-6. At the beginning of this game, I was expecting us to score a lot more than just 12 runs. We had 12 runs after 2 innings, but it wasn't quite as much of an embarrassment as it could have been. 12-6, the final score. The Cubs made it look at least somewhat reasonable, and there you have it. Mets with yet another win. Hernandez only goes 1 for 4 today, so much for the legend, but he still gets a base hit. We'll talk with you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.